Welcome back to our channel, where we unlock the stories behind the coins in your pocket that might just be worth a fortune. Today, we are diving into the fascinating world of the Liberty 1 cent 2003 coin. This seemingly ordinary penny could surprise you with its history, production, and even its potential market value. So stay with us till the end, because you might have a hidden treasure lying right in your home. The 2003 Liberty 1 cent coin, more formally known as the 2003 Lincoln cent, is part of a long-standing American tradition. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse of the coin features a detailed profile of Lincoln himself, making it the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. The D Mint mark on this 2003 penny stands for the Denver Mint, where the coin was struck. That year, the U.S. Mint produced an impressive number of these coins, continuing their tradition of mass production for circulation. But not all coins are created equal, and not all hold the same value. Let's talk about the design. On the obverse, you'll see the right-facing bust of Abraham Lincoln with the inscriptions "In God We Trust" across the top, Liberty on the left side, and the year 2003 followed by the D Mint mark on the right. The reverse design, created by Frank Gasparo, features the Lincoln Memorial, with the words "United States of America" and the motto "E Pluribus Unum" across the top. At the bottom, you'll find the denomination, 1 cent. What's amazing is that within the Lincoln Memorial on the coin, you can actually see a tiny statue of Lincoln if you look closely, a hidden detail that many people overlook. In 2003, the Denver Mint struck over 3.5 billion of these 1 cent coins. Yes, billions. These coins were made from a composition of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating, a standard introduced in 1982 due to the rising cost of copper. The sheer number of coins made that year was intended to keep up with economic demand and circulation needs across the country, but with such a high mintage, you might wonder, are these coins rare? The short answer is no, not in general circulation. But condition, errors, and special variants can make all the difference. Now let's dive into what truly makes a 2003 Liberty 1 cent coin valuable. The errors and collector-grade conditions. Some 2003 pennies are worth far more than 1 cent due to striking errors, off-center designs, or die breaks. One notable error is the double die obverse, where parts of the coin's design are duplicated due to misalignment during striking. These are extremely sought after by collectors and can fetch prices ranging from $20 to $150 or more, depending on clarity and condition. Another valuable variety is the broad strike error, where the coin is struck outside the retaining collar, leading to an expanded or warped look. These error coins, especially in uncirculated condition, can sell for $50 to $200. Additionally, coins in mint state condition, particularly those graded MS66 or higher, can fetch premium prices. A top-graded 2003 penny can be worth up to $250 or more, especially when professionally certified by NGC or PCGS.SO. What is your 2003 Liberty 1 cent coin worth today? If it's a circulated coin with no errors, its value is usually around face value, just 1 cent. But if your coin is in pristine, uncirculated condition or shows a rare mint error, then its value can climb dramatically. As of now, standard uncirculated 2003 Lincoln cents are selling for $1 to $5, while high-grade examples and rare error coins are commanding anywhere from $50 to $250 on collector markets like eBay and coin auctions. Remember, the key is condition, rarity, and certification. So the next time you find a 2003 Liberty 1 cent coin in your change, don't toss it aside just yet. It might just be worth much more than 1 cent. Look closely for errors, check its shine, and if it looks perfect, consider getting it graded. What may seem like a small penny could be your next big treasure. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for history and market value of the Liberty 1 cent coin from the year 2000 with the Denver Mint mark, also known as the 2000 Lincoln penny. Don't miss out, because this little copper coin could be worth a lot more than just 1 cent. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing coin stories. Now, let's get started. The Liberty 1-cent coin, or what we commonly know as the Lincoln cent, has a long and iconic history. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, this coin became the first regular-issue American coin to feature a real person. The 2000 penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial Series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. On the obverse, we see the familiar bust of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, a design that has been in use for more than a century. Just below the date, you'll find the letter D, indicating that this coin was minted in Denver, Colorado. On the reverse side of the coin is the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. If you look closely, you'll even see a tiny statue of Lincoln seated in the center, just like in the actual memorial in Washington, D.C. This 2000 penny marks one of the final years before the major redesign that came in 2009, which introduced 4 different reverse designs to celebrate Lincoln's bicentennial. Now let's talk numbers. The 2000 Lincoln cent had a massive mintage. More than 8.8 billion coins were struck at the Denver Mint. Yes, you heard that right, over 8 billion. That means this coin is quite common in circulation. But as with all coins, rarity isn't just about how many were made, it's about how many survived in excellent condition, and if there were any errors or varieties. Despite the high mintage, collectors still keep an eye out for coins in pristine condition or those with rare minting mistakes. Some of the rarest and most desirable 2000 pennies are those with striking errors such as double die obverse, off-center strikes, or broad strikes. The 2000 penny is made from a core of zinc coated with a thin layer of copper. This composition was introduced in 1982 to combat rising copper prices. The coin weighs 2.5 grams and measures 19 millimeters in diameter. Key inscriptions on the obverse include "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and of course, the date 2000 alongside the D Mint mark. The reverse has United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, the Lincoln Memorial, and the denomination 1 cent. What makes this coin attractive to collectors is how crisp these details are when the coin is in uncirculated or mint condition. Even small elements like Lincoln's coat lines or the steps on the memorial are points of interest for grading experts. So how much is the 2000 Liberty 1 cent actually worth today? In circulated condition, like the ones you might find in your pocket change, it's generally still worth face value, just 1 cent. However, if the coin is in brilliant uncirculated condition, it could be worth more to collectors. In mint state grades like MS65 or higher, these pennies can sell for $1 to $5 or more. But here's where it gets exciting: error coins and high-grade certified coins have been known to fetch much higher prices. A 2000 penny with an off-center strike or strong doubling can sell for $50 to even $300, depending on the error and its condition. A perfectly preserved, certified MS67 example could go for upwards of $150 or more at auction. So before you toss that penny away, take a closer look. You might just be holding a little treasure in your hand. If you're collecting 2000 Lincoln cents, look for coins with sharp details, no scratches, and that beautiful red luster. Store them in protective holders to prevent tarnishing and consider getting high-quality ones professionally graded. Thanks for watching this in-depth look at the 2000 Liberty 1 cent. We hope you learned something new and exciting. Don't forget to check your change, because even the smallest coin could be a hidden gem. If you enjoyed this video of American coinage with an exciting focus on a piece that many people overlook, yet it holds rich history, interesting details, and surprising value in the right condition. Yes, we're talking about the Liberty 1 cent coin from the year 2002, a small coin with a big story to tell. Whether you're a coin collector, a history enthusiast, or just curious about pocket change that might be worth more than you think, this video is for you. Let's begin by understanding what the Liberty 1 cent coin from 2002 really is. Officially known as the Lincoln cent, this iconic penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909. The front side of the coin features the bust of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. His initials BDB can be seen on some versions at the base of Lincoln's shoulder. The reverse side of the 2002 penny still carries the Lincoln Memorial design, which was first introduced in 1959 to mark Lincoln's 150th birthday. This design was created by Frank Gasparo, and if you look closely, you'll notice a tiny statue of Lincoln seated inside the memorial, a rare instance where a coin depicts a person both on the obverse and within the reverse. The inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the date 2002 proudly represent American ideals and patriotism. The coin is composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, making it lightweight and affordable to mint. It weighs about 2.5 grams and measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter. In 2002, the United States Mint produced these 1-cent coins at two primary locations, Philadelphia and Denver. Coins from Philadelphia do not have a mint mark, while those from Denver carry a small D mint mark under the year. Now here's a staggering fact. In total, over 7.9 billion Lincoln cents were minted in 2002. The Philadelphia Mint struck approximately 3.26 billion coins, and the Denver Mint struck around 4.63 billion. That makes the 2002 Lincoln cent one of the most common pennies in circulation today. Despite being common, not all 2002 pennies are equal. Some rare varieties and mint errors can significantly raise the value of a single coin. So how much is a 2002 Liberty 1-cent coin worth today? For the average circulated coin, its value is typically 1 cent, the face value. But the story doesn't end there. In the world of coin collecting, condition is everything. Uncirculated 2002 pennies, especially those graded MS65 or higher, can fetch $1 to $5 or even more. A pristine 2002 penny from the Denver Mint in mint state 67 red, MS67RD, has been sold at auction for over $150. But the real excitement lies in errors and varieties. For example, off-center strikes, double die obverse or reverse clipped planchets, die cracks or cuts. These mint errors can make a single 2002 penny worth anywhere from $10 to several $100s, depending on rarity and collector demand. Also, proof coins struck in San Francisco with an S mint mark were made in much smaller quantities for collectors only. These proof coins, especially in flawless condition, are worth $3 to $10 or more, depending on the grading. So, if you come across a 2002 penny with unusual features, it's definitely worth having it evaluated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. To wrap it all up, the 2002 Liberty 1-cent coin might seem like an ordinary penny, but it holds a powerful legacy of American history, a design that has stood the test of time, and the potential for hidden value. So before you toss that next penny into the change jar, take a closer look. Who knows, you might be holding a tiny treasure worth far more than 1 cent. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful and interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin history, rare finds, and exciting updates from the world of numismatics. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare or valuable coin. Until next time, happy collecting and keep checking your change.